Don't shoot!
Americans in thousands of cities and towns are stepping out this weekend, not to celebrate, but to protest.
I feel like there's just so much division, and I feel like the Trump administration is trying to turn us against each other.
Our democracy is in jeopardy, and we want to speak out while we still can.
The No Kings movement is a national movement of defiance against US President Donald Trump. It coincides with US Army's 250th anniversary parade in Washington D.C. and also Trump's 79th birthday. Organizers have said that Trump administration has defied courts, deported Americans, disappeared people off the streets, and attacked civil rights. The name No Kings is a clear rejection of one-man rule. Their slogan is clear: no thrones, no crowns, and no kings.
I just have to put my hope in all the people that are against this movement, this bad movement, Trump in particular.
I came for the future because I believe in peace and justice and equity and kindness and respect for all, and all of that's being trampled.
The protests are being held in over 2,000 towns and cities across the United States, as well as in places like Mexico, Malawi, Australia, and parts of Europe. Major rallies are planned in cities like Philadelphia, New York, Atlanta, Houston, and Chicago. This is being driven by a social media movement called 50501, which stands for 50 states, 50 protests, and one movement. The demonstration comes after over a week of protests against immigration raids. It started in Los Angeles on June 6th when military-style ICE operations led to the detention of 44 people. Protests have remained largely peaceful, but there have been arrests and some clashes. National Guard units are already deployed in several states, and the Marines were sent to LA, escalating tensions. Some Republican leaders have threatened legal actions if violence breaks out. Critics say that this sort of an approach risks inflaming protests further. When asked about the protest, the president laughed it off.
There are several No Kings protests planned across the country on Saturday as well. What are your thoughts on those?
What are they called? No Kings?
No Kings.
What, no Kings?
No Kings.
I don't feel like a king. I have to go through hell to get stuff approved. A king would say, I'm not going to get this. A king would have never had the California mandate to even be talking to him. He wouldn't have to call up Mike Johnson and Thune and say, fellas, you got to pull this off, and after years we get it done. No, we're not a king. We're not a king at all.
But in February, Trump did call himself king on his Truth Social platform, celebrating the collapse of congestion pricing in New York with the line, "Long live the king." It was posted by the White House on X too. His critics are using his very own words against him today. So as tanks roll down DC for a historic military parade, Americans elsewhere are marching for something very different. Not to celebrate power, but to challenge Trump himself.